there are stories that linger. Urban legends pass between whispers on message boards, flickering through forgotten Reddit threads and YouTube comment sections like digital ghosts. And then, there are the ones that refuse to die. Stories that crawl into your subconscious and rattle something loose. This is one of those stories. Doveland, Wisconsin. A town that, according to fragments of the internet, once existed. A town that allegedly thrived in the early 20th century, complete with a post office, a school, and a small but tightly knit community. Yet somehow, in the decades that followed, it vanished. Not just in the way that some rural towns fade into irrelevance, swallowed by urban sprawl or economic collapse, but in a more unsettling way. A way that seems intentional. Ask most people about Doveland, and you'll get blank stares. Search for it on Google Maps and you'll find nothing. No census records, no news articles, not even a cemetery. But somewhere in the digital wreckage screenshots of postcards, cryptic YouTube videos, and anonymous testimonials, there are hints. A memory of something that maybe, just maybe, was real. One of the most circulated artifacts is a photograph of a postcard. Greetings from Doveland, Wisconsin. It reads in faded script. The image shows a tree-lined street, Midwestern homes, and an unsettling absence of people. No one's ever traced this postcard to a legitimate archive. It just showed up. And when questioned, those who shared it seem unsure of where they got it, or why they had it in the first place. And then there are the testimonials. An elderly man claiming to have grown up near Doveland in the 60s, who remembers hearing the name in hushed tones, only to discover, years later, that no such place appeared on any map. A former state worker who swears she processed a land dispute involving Doveland until the documents were inexplicably removed from record. A Reddit user who recalled their grandmother mentioning the town before trailing off, as if some invisible force had nudged her into silence. The theories are, predictably, wild. Some say Doveland was a government experiment, an isolated town wiped from memory as part of psychological warfare. Others point to MKUltra, FEMA conspiracies, or even supernatural explanations. That Doveland was never part of our reality, but a glitch, a pocket of existence that bled through our dimension before being surgically removed. But the truth? That's harder to pin down. What makes Doveland especially disturbing is not just the absence, but the removal. The deliberate sense that something has been scrubbed, as if someone or something wanted us to forget. Not just the place, but the people. Their lives. Their stories. This isn't just about a town. It's about the cracks in our understanding of memory, history, and reality itself. The internet is full of noise fabrications, memes, hoaxes, but sometimes, tucked beneath the chaos, there's a signal, a thread worth pulling. And when you do, it unravels more than you bargained for. Because maybe the scariest thing about Doveland isn't that it vanished. Maybe it's that no one remembers it was ever here at all.